Good morning, Hog Nation. It's Friday, August 28th, and I'm Grayson Taylor.
And I'm Brock Bearden, and welcome to your socially distanced Pleasant Grove Television.
This has been a start of the year like we've never seen before, filled with new procedures and regulations to help keep students safe during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Now that we've had a little time to settle in, Alex and Ben decided to check out what students think about the new procedures.
I think with the movement in the hallway, kids are doing a great job with going to one side of the hallway. I think the roundabout's working downstairs from what I understand. I don't go downstairs very often. But all in all, y'all are being resilient. Y'all have handled this like champs.
I think it's really beneficial in keeping the idea that we need to be careful and we need to try to limit our contact as much as possible.
I feel like it's slower to get to classes, but it's not too bad anymore. At first it kind of was.
It's very inconvenient, but if it's what will help keep the school open all year, then I feel like we can all do our part and just go the long way.
As you can tell, we have some regulations of our own here in the studio. You're so far away, it's like you're in another state. How's the weather over there?
It's all right in the studio, but let's check with Grant outside for a weather update.
The weather today, it's pretty hot, pretty humid. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Grant.
Our girls volleyball team is off to a great start. They beat New Boston last week at home and Carthage on Tuesday in 3 sets.
Here are a few highlights from their last home game. The girls play at home tonight against Prairieland at 4:30.
Getting into games this year is going to be a little different than it has been in the past.
Here are Olivia and Cameron with a little bit about how things may work.
From going from a sold-out game to people dying to find a ticket, this year's football games are going to look a little different than before.
Yeah, so at volleyball and football games, they're handled a little bit differently. We're always going to take care of the participants at home games first. So anybody that's a cheerleader, a band member, a showstopper, a football player, they're going to have an opportunity to order up to 4 tickets for their family members to attend a game. Away games, everybody's doing something different. The Nashville people are sending paper tickets. Almost everybody else we go to are going to do online purchasing. They're going to give us a chance to get our participants' families taken care of first, and then if there's leftover tickets, students and community members will have access. Our biggest concern is how do we take care of our participants and their families, and then is there always going to be extra tickets that our students and community members can purchase, and there will be.
For future games, tickets will go on sale Wednesday and Thursday at pghawks.com. Just in case you don't get a ticket, Texarkana Game Day has another option for Hawk fans.
Yeah, we're very excited about year 2 of Texarkana Game Day. We're excited about our partnership in Pleasant Grove. Partnering with PGTV, it's something I've always kind of wanted to do, have students helping produce game day. This year with being able to lift the live stream ban for football games, we will be live streaming Pleasant Grove football games. We just entered into a partnership with Walk-On's Restaurant, so all 77 TVs in the restaurant will be on Texarkana Game Day on a Friday night, which means they're going to be watching you. And Texas Roadhouse, the big 90-inch TV, we're going to be on there as well. It's a really fun opportunity, and it's exciting because people all around the world get to see what this Pleasant Grove brand is about.
Make sure to get on the website early and get your tickets for future games. For H&N, I'm Cameron.
Hey Brock, how well do you know your teachers?
I actually know some of them pretty well.
Well, here are some teachers that you might can learn a little bit more about.
I guess the most nerve-wracking part was when they take you up in the plane. You're really high up. You know, the guy that I'm going with, I'm doing a tandem jump. He's sleeping, taking a nap. We get up there, they shut off the engine, they open the door, and then, you know, you're walking out there on the wing, you know, and just go. And then it's like you see sky, earth, sky, earth, sky, earth.
We had the best guide, and so we went, and the first rapids you get to are class 5 rapids, which are like bad, like crazy rapids. And so once I got through those first rapids and I paddled when he said paddle and everything, then I was okay. And I mean, it was crazy. We went, I mean, there were some crazy rapids and you went kind of flying up, but none of us ever flew out our boat.
So last year my husband and I traveled to London, England. We also visited Paris, France for a day. We visited Oxford. And then 6 months later we went back to London. We also went back to Oxford, visited Ireland and Northern Ireland.
That's all for this week.
Stay classy, Pleasant Grove. Just whenever? Yeah, when you're ready. Okay.
I don't like that either.
Revelation. We have our own. We have some revelations. Can you see my shorts?
You're so far away. It's like
I know my savings are better than
Dang it, bro.
Wait, so can you see us both now? It's like you're in another state.
Can I get this over with? I've been standing here for like an hour.